and welcome to Antigua. Beautiful place, except there are rather a lot of ships in.
By fire. The second one was built in 1720. It was built from English brick, but it was destitute of good beauty and comfort. You could only see 300 persons. This present cathedral was built in 1843, and it is built from whitewashed stone, same like it is in the Antigua and Barbuda. It is known for its two twin tower, and each tower they are 70 feet tall. This is the most imposing Anglican cathedral that you're going to find in the Eastern Caribbean. In 1986, Philip is our national sport on the island. Then we have Brian Laurel. He's from Trinidad. In 1994, he made 375 runs right here at the ERG. And we'll talk about shooting later. So everyone here on the left, this is where we have our modern stadium. We got its name from our lone surviving national hero, Sir Vivian Alexander Richard. He has taken Antigua name all over the world with his forceful batting skills. It is our national sport. He has taken our name to Sri Lanka, to Australia, to New Zealand, to Pakistan, to England, wherever he played for the West Indies. And this stadium, it was built in 2007 to host the World Cup. That one is nominated. This is the one that won the World Cup. Everyone, this was the first mud-block house that was built here on the island after slavery was abolished in the first part. This house, it was called a wattle and a dog. The person just went to the clam and cherry tree, they put the sticks, they put them together very neatly, then they use the white mold, mix it with a little water, make a paste, they put between the sticks. Then they use the dry trash from the sugarcane, they plant them together and they make a rope. There was a major hurricane that came here in 1950. It was called Hurricane Dog, and called Pet Dog. And of course, they put on all the stick houses on the island, and they were never built. So when I bring persons here, I tell them that house used to hold a family of 8, 12. That's how it got them. Life was very unsanitary back then. And they would ask me how we did food, and I would tell them, it was just for sleeping purposes. And I would tell them, remember back then, persons used to have like 12 children. They used to have like 15. I have known persons who have 12 and 15. So they would all have to hold him down. Because back then, there were no contraceptives to use, remember? And there were no television to watch. A person just make babies. So that's what they make, just babies. So a family of 12, 8 used to stay in those houses. So this is how they used to do it. So after the hurricane put on the stick houses, these are the mothers that were here. the children, etc. There's only one black person that is buried in that cathedral. Yeah.
All those horns are full. Very tuneful.
In a minute, ours will go boom.
What?
In a minute, ours will go boom.
Ours is one dimensional.
There you go. That's ours.
Before we go down to dinner, we're relaxing with a pre-dinner cocktail. And what, pray, are you drinking this evening?
I am drinking pina colada, and a real pina colada.
You
Very,
wanted,
very, very nice.
you wanted a pina colada, didn't you?
I did. I think
So
quite
that's,
tasty.
yeah, that's good. That looks very nice. And I'm having a non-alcoholic mojito, a mint mojito, which is quite refreshing. And today you've been to Betty's Hope, which was an ex-slavery plantation. Tell us more.
It's a sugar plantation, basically. So they're pushing the sugar part of it more than the slavery part of it.
But it was a slavery
It's
one.
a restoration project, and a lot of the buildings are still ruins.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a windmill that has got this one windmill's got one set of sails on it, and inside it are machinery to work it. That's
Did you go
basically
inside?
it. You couldn't. You were all boarded up, so you couldn't
Right,
actually go
so you
inside.
couldn't go inside.
And there was a museum with it,
Mhm.
which just as I was the last one in,
Mhm.
the person was waiting to shut the thing up when I got in.
Ah,
And there's other ones like cooling rooms, I think it was, and other ones.
that actually sounds quite interesting.
It was. It did be interesting.
It was one of those tours where you went to 3 places, didn't you? But
Yeah, we
didn't
went
spend very
to
long
the
at any of
Church
them.
of Parham, which has a lovely roof and lovely stained glass windows. And in between, we went to the Devil's Bridge.
Ah,
There's a limestone rock with a blowhole.
oh.
But a very, very knowledgeable guy.
Yeah,
He told
you
us
said that.
everything to know about Antigua, like the flag, how it was made, every single national animal, you name it, even the national weed.
The national. What is the national weed?
It's a thing like a woody woody or something. It sounds a bit like that. I can't remember what it is.
I'll come on to Willie's later.
Yeah.
So, would you recommend this tour if you're on a Caribbean cruise?
Being absolutely honest, not really. No.
No,
It wasn't much.
you said it was a bit dry, didn't you?
Bit dry, yeah. I can't say I really confused over it. We spent too long at the church, like the churchyards, looking at graves of famous
Yeah.
people that we didn't really know. You've been.
Should we move on to me?
I think we move on to you straight
We
away.
move on to me. Oh, here I am. So I had a much more exciting time. I went on a kayaking trip. If you've looked at our Mediterranean videos, you'll know that I had a rather traumatic experience when we went to Corsica in September, and it was a case of never again. And then I went to Kotor. It was all restored and much nicer. Anyway, we split up today because you don't swim, do you? So
No.
you're not really into being in the sea out of your depth, which is quite understandable. Anyway, they took us across the island. Very busy traffic on Antigua, and bits of it looked quite run down. I was quite surprised at how run down bits were actually. I always think of Antigua as being full of glitzy yachts and high-end hotels, but we went right through the middle of it, and it was quite run down and sort of shabby looking in places. Anyway, we got to our place where the kayaks were leaving, and we were taken on a speedboat, which was very exciting. We had a really good fast ride on the speedboat for about 10 minutes, and they took us out to this island where we got on our sit-on kayaks, and we paddled around this island. We looked at mangroves, swamps, and saw some conches and various other things, which was quite nice. And then we got the speedboat out to an area where a whole lot of people were feeding stingrays. That was quite interesting. We sat and looked at all these stingrays zizzing around in the water. And then we went to another platform where we went, actually no, it wasn't another platform, we just moored out off an island so that we could do some snorkeling, and we saw some amazing sea life. Somebody even saw a turtle, which is great, and I saw lots of lovely colourful fish. And then they took us by speedboat to a very small beach where we had a rum punch cocktail and just wallowed in the beautiful warm water. So it's a very nice day, and I definitely would recommend. Oh, thank you, just give me a piece of fruit. I definitely would recommend that one. You get in the sea, you get the sand between your toes, and you have all these experiences. It will probably be quite hard to do. I think there are certain Cunard trips which are worth booking, and something like a kayak trip, it's it's quite hard to do. There seems to be an octopus down there. Oh, there it is. Photobombing my video.
Oh yeah.
People start looking at us in a minute. What the hell are they doing? Anyway, yeah, what's worth doing with it if you're booking a tour is the fact that you can actually get to places that you might struggle to get to in a day. I mean, all the places I went to today, I would never have been able to get to those places under my own steam. It would have been impossible. The traffic was terrible anyway in Antigua, so it was well worth doing it. Anyway, we are going to finish our cocktails, and then we are going to pop up to down to the main restaurant and have some food, because I haven't really eaten anything all day. But it's been a really good day, really good. So we'll leave you as we go to dinner.